houses, for those who are doing open houses, those who love doing open houses, think about spending $100 or something like that, and getting some. I guess you could call them props, whatever you want to call them, to decorate the home for the season. Fall season, you can always find fake pumpkins and different things like that to, put on the counter or maybe put on the table, just to kind of give it that feeling, because as the people come through, they are going to appreciate it. They're going to think it's cute. It makes for better pictures and videos when you're doing your open house videos when you're there and things like that. And you can use it over and over and over again in each of your open houses. So here's a couple themes if you're, thinking that might be a good idea for your open houses rather than just, if you're sitting in a vacant house with no furniture and stuff, then at least decorating a little bit on the countertop, maybe the stair banister, things like that, a little bit here and there, can help at least make it be a little more inviting. What else do we have? So here's some tabletop ideas basically that you could probably get for $100. Easy ways to reconnect and build your sphere of influence. So if you don't have a very big sphere of influence at the moment, or you have not been engaging them this year or recently, again, now's a good time. So as we saw, and everybody that even posted in here, pretty much everybody got their business from their sphere of influence. Their last sale came from their sphere of influence. So it's the number one source for repeat business and referrals, and really what we should be spending our money on. I mean, you could throw money all day long at Facebook ads and Google and Zillow and whatever you want, but if you actually focused on your sphere of influence and focused energy there and funds there, you would probably see a better rate of return than any other thing you're going to do. I had connected with a rookie agent a couple years back who did 26 million in sales in his first 18 months of getting licensed. 5 buyer side sales and 2 listings came from direct reach out calls to his database and to his sphere of influence. So 7 of those sales came from him just picking up the phone and talking to people that he already knew. And I don't know why we're so shy to do that as realtors. I always say a secret agent sells no home. So if your sphere of influence doesn't know that you're a real estate agent, that can help with buying and selling, then they're not going to call you. So really everybody should know all the time that you are a real estate agent, and you don't want to, shove it down their throat every single day, but making it be known, if they're following you on social media and all these other places, and if you're not posting anything real estate related ever, then you're not going to be top of mind to them. So you really want to tap into your sphere of influence. And the next 3 months are the best time to do that, because it's not, I guess it's not going to feel weird for you or for them if you're, again, if you're kind of shy, or you feel like you're bugging them or something like that. You don't want to feel that way, but this is a good time to do it because you have an excuse. There's all of these holidays coming up. Personalized videos are great. So a lot of us send out holiday cards and thank you cards and things like that. Think about the personalized videos though, especially birthday videos, which is off topic, but wishing someone a happy birthday or happy holidays or happy Halloween, whatever, in a video, definitely resonates a little bit more. Everybody likes to get a card for sure, but getting that versus maybe a canned text message or something like that is better, or even just saying it on your social media that you appreciate all of their business and support and things like that, and make it seem as if you're speaking to them, really goes a long way as well. So think about that. You can do a lot of these now especially if you have a contact management system, because you can schedule this stuff out to send out on the day that you want it to send out and just have it pre-recorded. So if you're, a little slow one day or one week or something like that, record some videos and you can spend, a little bit of time if you want to do any edits or anything like that. A pretty easy editor is called CapCut. If you want to use that, you can add in the captions, you can make it look good. Um, so starting now is really a good time to start doing this and thinking about this so you have it all ready, because we get busy too. Everybody gets busy during the holidays with just life. So if you're doing this stuff now before we get to that time when we're really busy and then all of a sudden now it's too late, if you already have this all prepped up, then you won't miss a beat, you know. Pop buys. These are good. I like pop buys. My title rep does this every year. So uh, there's a ton of things you can do with pop buys if you want to do that with your past clients. I see pies are very, very popular. One of my agent friends, he does pies. He goes to Julian Pie Company every year and picks up a whole bunch of pies and he delivers them to the doorstep and stuff like that. Great way to, kind of meet up with someone that you haven't talked to in a few months, or a past client you sold a house to, this year or even previously, years back. And if you're consistent with this, then they kind of expect it, I guess, every year. But you're also staying top of mind with them. So think about some local businesses and maybe something they do that's pretty unique to the area, that's very successful on their end. Um, and maybe you're supporting them. Again, you're doing, a bit of tagging them in your posts and things like that, collaboration. But there's a ton of stuff you can do a pop by for, ranging in all different types of price ranges. And again, consider this your marketing budget for that month. Um, if you don't have a huge marketing budget. So for, a few $100s, you can go and reconnect with a bunch of your sphere of influence people, and again, get back to being top of mind as their go-to realtor referral. I came across this one from another group. It's called a reverse pop buy. So instead of kind of like showing up somewhat unannounced to a house, it's really the opposite. And they do this once a year on one of the holidays, actually any time of the year, but again, the next 3 months are the best, where they really lead up a lot. And there's a lot of touches, on a weekly basis leading up to this one event. So it's like the complete opposite. So it's not unannounced at all. It's we're doing this, and then a reminder, and then another, and then this and this, and all these things are kind of happening up until the event. So I do have a copy of that you can link to um, in this presentation here. A couple of the tried and true things. I mean, I got an agent friend. He was actually my mentor out in Las Vegas, and so he's got to be 23 years in the business now because he started 2 years before me. So he has been sending out calendars and sports schedules and notepads and stuff along with his card, his holiday card, for literally the entire time I've known him as a real estate agent. And he just continues to do it. And he does not spend money on cold marketing. He has built, in the beginning, he did a lot of mailers. Me and him did a lot of mailers together, a lot of mailers. And he built up a really good book of business through there. And that is where he gets all of his business. I'd say more than the last half of his business, probably 3/4 of the last years he's been in business have been just referral. I mean, he's super busy. He's one of the top agents in Las Vegas, and all of it is sphere of influence. So it took, the first, you know, 5 years of his business to put out the marketing and get busy. And then now it's just all referral stuff. And so he stays top of mind by doing this kind of stuff once a year, plus other things too. He does pick up the phone a lot. Um, but there's lots of things that you can send out, um, you know, notepads, pencils, small technology, little zip drives and things like that. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that's out there that you can get branded. Vistaprint and places like that all have that kind of stuff. So easy things to send out.